Good morning. I pray that your Tuesday was filled with spaces and places of joy, of peace, of happiness, that you were able to find some time to just relax, to get back in touch with the inner part of you that makes you smile. Our topic today is no sorry, no take back. No sorry, no take back. When my kids were young, they used to say that when someone had wronged them and the person had really hurt them, they would say, no sorry, no take back. Like whatever you have to say is not going to be enough to ease whatever it is that you did to me. And I want to specifically kind of talk about this whole issue of apologies. Our book club is resuming November 3rd, which is election day at 8 p.m. And we're reading a book about the 5 languages of apology. But today I want to focus on people who feel like they don't need to apologize. People who pride themselves with saying, I never say sorry. I say exactly what I meant, and I meant what I said. Well, how many of you know that apologies are not necessarily only about what you said? Sometimes we need to apologize for what we have done. And sometimes it's things that we're apologizing for that we inadvertently did not know had caused harm to people. Now, be clear, sometimes we do things intentional. We intentionally are trying to get back at someone. We're intentionally trying to hurt someone the same way they hurt us. But sometimes we make mistakes and didn't realize that we made the mistake. So having said that, there are times where an apology is needed, where you were not intentional about what you were doing. And if you're trying to tell me you're intentional all the time, that means you're perfect. And guess what? There are no perfect people on this planet. We all have times when we display our imperfections. Sometimes it's subtle and sometimes it's out loud. But be that as it may, there are times in our lives, if we're honest, where we really did need to apology, where apology is necessary. But when we tell ourselves, I don't apologize, I never say I'm sorry, what does that do to the person or persons you're dealing with? Well, basically, you're sending them a message that says, no matter what I say or do to you, however you feel about it is your problem. And if you're hurt, so what? If you are upset about it, so what? If what I said or did makes you sad, so what? If it causes conflict in your life, so what? And you may say I'm being a little dramatic, but that's basically what happens when we say, I don't apologize. I don't say sorry. And what does that mean for you? It means that you are walking around in a cloud of delusion, a cloud that allows you to believe that everything that you do and say is always on point, it's always perfect, and however, some people say, that's just how I am. I say it how I see it. And that's good. But sometimes when we say it how we see it, sometimes what we said and what we saw or how we demonstrated it is basically inappropriate. It's caused harm. And so what we really want to try to focus on, we're not responsible for other people's responses, but we are responsible for our own actions. And being able to say you're sorry, being able to offer an apology means I'm taking responsibility for my actions. In our book club, the book that we're looking at is the 5 languages of apology. We will be looking at how people want to be apologized to, and how we can offer apologies that have meaning for the people in our lives. I invite you to join us next Tuesday, November the 3rd at 8 o'clock. I will post the Zoom link. The book is pinned at the top of my page. And so again, and if you order the book and you don't have it by next Tuesday, join us anyway. Join us anyway, because I think the world would be a lot better if we only learned what language of apology speaks to the person we have wronged and what language of apology speaks to us. back when I was growing up, there was a movie called Love Story, and the famous line was, love means never having to say you're sorry. And that is not true on any shape, form, or fashion. Because yes, we love, and yes, love can bring many wonderful things, but love puts two imperfect people together, and when you put two imperfect people together, you will have conflict sometimes, you will have joy sometimes, you will have strife sometimes, you will inadvertently cause the other harm because you're not that person. So in my opinion, love means learning how to say you're sorry. And on that note, I will bid you farewell. I just want to show you where I am. I show you pictures of all the other trails I walk on, but this is my neighborhood trail. And this is a pond that is here. Let me see if I can just show you. It's a beautiful pond. It actually does have fish in it. It's catch and release. And so people come out here to walk, they come out to play tennis, to work out, to just come out and get some good, fresh air. And you'll notice the sun isn't shining, but that shouldn't stop us. Because as we all know, we can still enjoy the weather, we can still enjoy nature, even in the absence of the sun. The clouds give us much needed cover from the burning of the sun, so it's all good. I think I am going to post on Friday about the opposite side of people who never apologize. We're going to talk about people who maybe apologize too much. And on that note, love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.